How's it going, everyone? Reckless Yuki here, and welcome to my delayed first impressions and opinions of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And what you're seeing on the screen now is the first gameplay I received after I finished installing the game on my Xbox One, and the gameplay is recorded at 60 frames per second. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, because it is one of the limited things that my MacBook Pro is still able to do without messing up. Now, 1080p 60 frames per second is a really good quality, but it can't do much more than just record the game. It's not even playing the game. All it's doing is just recording footage from the Elgato software. So it's kind of limiting as far as what I could do with my channel now. So I am in the process of building a new computer. Now, I haven't actually gotten any of the parts yet. What I've basically done for the past week, and the reason why this video that you're watching now is delayed, is because I just been spending time on other people's channels like Linus Tech Tips, Tech Syndicate, as well as Jay's 2 Cents, trying to learn about what's out there as far as computer components, as well as how to properly build a computer, trying to watch all those sort of build guides. Every build guide I could possibly find that didn't seem to suck too bad, I was watching, just trying to make sure I am very familiar as far as the process again, so that when I do build my computer, I don't mess it up. And as some of you guys might have remembered from the previous video, I was talking about possibly going through a third-party company to build the computer for me. But after a while searching online, if I'm going to have a respectable company build it for me, it's going to cost a lot. Like, it's going to be a lot of markup from the actual cost of the parts. And if I try to go cheap with someone like CyberPower PC, it's, you know, the reviews from CyberPower PC is very, you know, back and forth. So it didn't really give me a warm fuzzy to give them my money to build a computer if it was going to have a possibility coming out shoddy. So I decided just to, you know, I'm just going to do it myself. I feel that anyone who's able to, you know, put together Legos, not drop something of great value or importance, and as well as able to just read a manual, just read some simple text and look at some simple diagrams, you're able to build your own computer, especially with all the, you know, videos out there that are kind of showing you exactly what you need to do. You can watch a guide of someone building a great product, you can follow it, and then also build yourself the same great product. So it's pretty phenomenal as far as just using YouTube as a guide to try to do things for yourself, to save money and just gain a bit of knowledge. So that's what I'll be doing. And if you guys are interested in the near future, I plan on going over every single part that I bought, like just some sort of like a big haul guide where I just show off everything that I, you know, purchased, and kind of give you guys some insights as far as things that I found out, things needed to game in 4K, or at least do things really well in 4K, because I think now is the time that components and you know, the things that you buy for your computer are able to allow you to, you know, really utilize a 4K screen. So that's what I'll be moving into, and hopefully if you guys are interested, I might even do a build guide and kind of go over some performance as far as how well this computer is able to perform. So definitely let me know in the comments below as far as what you think, and I'll be more motivated to possibly do something like that. So anyways, getting back into the video, as I just killed that guy with this awesome ray beam gun, futuristic death ray is what it is. Like, this game is pretty fun. Like, I really did enjoy Black Ops 2. Absolutely despise Call of Duty Ghosts, and I feel that this is kind of getting back to Black Ops 2 as far as being futuristic, kind of fun, not the same boring shooter, but doing some interesting things. So I'm not too familiar with the kill streaks yet, but I'm also not familiar with all the guns. I did see some of the attachments as I played this game, because there was plenty of people using things that I could only imagine that other people would be very disappointed with, like the thermal sights and this and that. People are probably going to make videos hating on it, saying that, you know, you're not good at the game if you have to use those. You should always use iron sights, this and that. But honestly, I feel that if you want to sacrifice your attachment for that sort of a thing, then go for it. I don't care. If you're gonna like play and be a camper, then go for it, because this game doesn't really, I don't feel that the game really suits campers very well, because of how you're able to have this exosuit, jump around, use jetpacks to jump over buildings. You kind of are able to avoid a camper's line of sight, and that's the most fun to me, because I really dislike campers, and it seems that this game isn't really suited for that sort of a player. Kind of almost like how Black Ops 2 was. Black Ops 2 wasn't really a camperish type of game, so you definitely could flank people and get around them and do well. As that guy almost tried to knife me and dodge and suck, but then I was killed by that frag. Anyways, so yeah, so like overall, this game is like, I'm having a blast, and that's just first opinions, first impressions. Now, what you're watching, like I said, is the first gameplay that I received, and I played a good while. I played for a good couple hours after this. And one thing I noticed that was evident, or that seemed evident, is the rubber band effect. And if you're not familiar with what the rubber band effect is, it's basically if you don't have any good stats, or if you just don't know what you're doing, you're probably not going to play as well. And the computer or the game will like kind of downgrade the AI to kind of help you, you know, just like not try to overpower you, but just tone themselves down so that you won't, you know, you won't suck as bad. So you're able to do somewhat, you know, decently well, and you're able to have some fun. Well, I feel that they do that when they select opponents, is they do the rubber band effect, where they kind of try to get you in with other bad opponents if you are not very skilled at the game. So because this is my first game, I had no stats, no kind of, you know, rapport with the game. They put me with all the other noobs and other people who weren't performing very well, and I was able to do decently well, so I was pretty excited about that. But then immediately after this gameplay, I just started getting, you know, kicked in pretty bad because I was just playing against other people up to my level, so that kind of wasn't allowing me to do as well as I did this gameplay. But anyways, I think that also is because I don't have everything unlocked. I'm not sure exactly what gun to use, what attachments to use. I don't know the effects of, you know, doing different things. So it's just going to take a lot more practice on my end before I'm able to get really confident and comfortable with this game, where I'll be able to throw up some, you know, good gameplays where I won't be too ashamed. And I'll even go in and, you know, throw in some gameplays that I'll probably be very ashamed about, because I live out in the boonies of Arizona, so I definitely did sacrifice internet connection when I chose to live out in more of the wilderness areas. And that's okay, because I do enjoy this. This is where I'm going to school, but then again, it's also going to hurt my performance at these games, because I won't be able to have that awesome connection to kill people. But that could also be fun for some videos, as far as just trying to do some live gameplays, as far as me trying to play and just absolutely getting kicked or killed by lag. That'll be interesting for a few. Let's see how long it takes for me to rage or do any of that. But anyways, so that's it for rubber band AI. Or at least one more thing, I'm kind of curious to see how many people are going to do epic gameplays, because I know one thing that people did in Black Ops 2 was they kind of really downgraded their stats. They went in lobbies, quit immediately over and over again, so they had like a huge lose streak, so that then they started getting easier and easier opponents so that they could do live streams and, you know, just like, you know, kind of give that image that they're just ungodly good at this game. And I know there's a few people who exposed other people, this and that, all sorts of drama. But that's it for my first gameplay, 68 to 75. And I'm not done with the commentary yet. I'm just still kind of going on a little bit of a rant, but this is it for the first gameplay, and that's how well I did. I was in the final death cam. I got killed for the final kill, but I was the best person in the entire lobby. 26 kills, 11 deaths, 3 assists, and the next person on the other team only got 23, 10, and 1. So I was definitely better than them. So after that, not so good though. Anyways, another thing that I'm kind of curious is to see how many people are going to reverse boost to do really epic at this game, as well as, like, I wonder how many people are already claiming themselves to be experts at all the weapons at this game. I wonder how many guides there are as far as best weapon, best pistol, best assault rifle in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And now, at this point, you know, there probably have been some people who play this game long enough to really, you know, get an idea as far as what the best accessories are and what kind of the best class setups are. But I'm not one of them yet. It's going to take me some time before I'm able to come up with my own conclusions. And in the future, I definitely will. I'll definitely probably put together some guides, because I am having fun with this game. It's not completely boring. I'm not having a terrible time with it. It's all right. So I'll probably do that in the future as well. But anyways, as far as just final opinions and thought as far as what I feel about the game is, it's fun. If you haven't picked it up yet, if you're kind of waiting to see how other people felt, I think it's definitely well worth it. Possibly maybe get it on the PlayStation 4 instead of the Xbox One. I was thinking the Xbox One might be a better network, but PlayStation 4 will probably look a little bit better. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't actually physically gone through and saw the breakdowns of any sort of video comparisons yet, because I've been more focused on my PC build, which will be pretty much just stomping the crap out of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One as far as graphics go. But anyways, that's about all I have to say about the game. The weapons are fun. The whole aspect as far as jumping around and avoiding campers is also fun. So hopefully that I'll be able to get some good gameplays for you guys. And once I get my new computer built, I'll be able to do more interactive stuff, because even right now with my MacBook Pro, I'm not even able to stream anything. So that's kind of frustrating, as well as the content creators being limited to what you can do because of your hardware and your equipment. But anyways, I think I've gone off enough of a tangent about that, and I think I've probably already explained decently well as far as my opinions of this game, and I think that'll be it for the video. I think it was long enough. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and let me know what you think in the comments below as far as anything. If you want to see any sort of specific videos from me, if you want to see the build guide that I'll be doing, if you want to see some, you know, Twitch streams, maybe I could do that hopefully in the future. And yeah, that's it. So have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.